Okay, so welcome, grade 8. So congratulations mga anak, we've reached the last topic for this school year. Medyo mahaba din yung ating pinagsamahan. But I hope that you've learned a lot along the way mga anak. This time we will explore another exciting property of light, which is known as refraction. So I am Sir Wawi, your ever curious science buddy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you'll always be updated on our upcoming videos. So see you po sa ating next school year. Ano po? Okay, alright. So like what I've said, this time we will discuss the last topic, which is about refraction of light. So in week number 7, we discussed the concept of reflection. Okay, wherein reflection is one of the properties of light. Okay, where reflection means that a light bounces back if it hits a smooth surface like a mirror. Okay, when it bounces back, it can create an image. Okay, and through that discussion, okay, you also learned how to create a ray diagram. Okay, how to interpret the different image reflected in a mirror. Of course, we um, explore ray diagrams from a concave mirror and a convex mirror. Okay, so tandaan lang natin that in a concave mirror, okay, the images can be inverted upright, small, large, or in any position. Okay, while in, okay, convex mirror, okay, the images are the same. Okay, kahit pa saan natin ilagay yung position ng object, still yung image na mo-form is always the same. But this time, okay, similar kaya iyon dito sa ating topic ngayon, which is about refraction. So here in refraction of light, we will explore the idea of lenses. Okay, so doon sa ating week 7, mirrors ang ating pinag-usapan. Dito naman is about lenses. Ano? Ayan. Okay, so for our learning competency, carry out guided investigations to describe and illustrate the refraction of light using plane and curved mirrors and the refraction of light using transparent blocks, lenses, and prisms. What examples from everyday applications? Excuse me. Okay, so for our learning objectives, describe Snell's law or the law of refraction. Determine the characteristics of images formed by a concave and a convex lenses. Okay, and then make array diagrams following the law of refraction to locate the image. Actually, yun lang naman ang inaabangan ko dito, yung ating creation ng ray diagram. Okay? Excuse me. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, hindi pa rin nawawala ang ubo ko. Okay, so for our review of light, review muna tayo before tayo mag-proceed sa ating main highlights. So again, what is light? Okay, so light is a form of energy. Okay, an electromagnetic wave. Ano, light help us see objects. Okay, and then sources of light. Anong natural sources of light? We have sun, stars. So artificial source of light, the bulb, the candle. Okay, so remember that light travels in a straight line. So example, shadows, flashlight. Okay, so light travels in a straight line, not in a curve or not in a zigzag. Okay, so when light hits an opaque object, okay, it can create a shadow. Okay, while if a light hits a smooth surface like a plain mirror, it reflects the light. Okay, it can create an image. While if light passes through a transparent object, it passes through. Okay, di ba? So, yun yung iba't ibang characteristics of light or how it behave. Okay. So, reflection is the idea about where light bounces off a surface, like a mirror or calm water. And in that um, instance, okay, it can create an image, okay, of the object. So, types of materials, we have transparent. So, pag sinabi nating transparent, light can pass through easily. Okay, so we have example, a glass, a water. Okay, translucent naman, okay, like frosted glass. Pag sinabi nating translucent, yung light naman nakaka-pass through din. Pero, in a very slow manner. Kumbaga, let's say a curtain or a thin curtain. Okay, yung light nakaka-pass through, pero yung object, okay, we can see a blurred object behind. Ano? So, bakit consider natin siya na translucent? Like a tissue paper, yung manipis na tissue paper, translucent material. Pag transparent kasi yung kitang-kita talaga yung both sides, ano. Okay, and then we have opaque like wood or a metal. Okay, so pag nahit ito ng um light, okay, it can create a shadow. So why does a pencil look bent when you place it in the water? So na-experience niyo yung naglagay kayo ng isang kutsara or a pencil in a glass of water and it look or it appear bent or broken, parang putol kung tingnan. So why is that so? Okay, so titingnan natin later ano yung sagot doon. So for our activity number 1, practical light refraction. At the end of the activity, the learner should be able to describe the images shown in the pictures. Ayan. So we have this one. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina. So a pencil placed in a glass of water appears bent or broken at the surface of the water. Why is that so? Bakit ganyan? Yung naging hitsura. Okay, ng pencil, ano? Pero in reality, hindi naman talaga putol or broken yung pencil. Pero it appears broken. Okay, so reason dito, this happens because light changes speed and direction as it passes from air into water, causing refraction. Okay, so tingnan natin ang sinabi sa reason. This happens because light changes speed, okay, and direction as it passes from air into water. Ibig sabihin, nagbabago pala yung speed ng light, okay, depending on the medium to where it will travel. Like for example, yung pencil from the air, okay, gas to water. Okay, and for that, okay, nagkakaroon tayo ng changes, okay, changes, and it causes refraction. So, what is the idea of refraction? So pag kung ang reflection is the bouncing back of light, okay, where at the end of that, makaka-create ng image. Dito naman, pag sinabi nating refraction, the bending of light. Okay, bending of light. Nagbe-bend yung light. Instead na mag-bounce back, the light bends. Okay, during refraction. So dito, okay, kaya na ganyan yung ating pencil, it appears broken because the light bend. Okay, because of the different medium to where it travels from air to water. Okay, so titingnan pa natin yung ibang example. So another, we have an eyeglass. Okay, so dito yung may salamin. So situation clear text can be seen using eyeglasses. Okay, pag yung sa malabo yung mga mata, nakakakita tayo ng malinaw. Ako, malabo mata ko. Okay, nakakakita tayo ng malinaw because of eyeglasses. So dito, the lenses refract light. Okay, pag sinabi natin refract, bend light so that images focus properly on the retina. Okay, correcting vision problems such as nearsightedness or farsightedness. Actually, okay, um, meron tayong situation, nearsightedness and farsightedness. In that two instance, two lenses yung ating ginagamit. Pag nearsightedness, ang ginagamit mostly na lens is convex lenses, while in farsightedness, ang ginagamit naman is concave lens. Okay, next. So we have a magnifier, enlarge the picture of or the object. So magnifying glass meron tayo, pinapa-enlarge. Okay, so kaya yan nag-enlarge, lumaki yung bagay or yung object. It's because the light bends, okay, or refract. This occurs because the convex lens bends light rays outward, producing a magnified image. Okay, so during refraction pala, it helps us to see a magnified image ng mas malinaw. Okay, so yun pala yung nagiging ano ng refraction. Ano? So next, a microscope. A microscope can enlarge image of a glass slide sample. So it uses a combination of lenses to refract and focus light, creating highly enlarged image of the specimen. Here in the microscope, actually, ang dami niyang lenses. Meron tayong sa eyepiece yung tinitingnan natin. We also have the objective lens. Okay, so during this in that parts, sa eyepiece, okay, in that part, nag-bend na yung light. Pagdating sa objective lens, the light will bend again. Okay, so in that, okay, bending of light, for that, nakaka-create tayo ng mas enlarged na image, especially for those tiny objects. Okay, while the light bends, it can produce, okay, the image of the tiny details of small objects. Okay. Grabe 'no, yung idea ng refraction. Okay, it can enlarge, it can magnify an object. Okay, so sa mirrors kasi, 'di ka sa mirrors, ang idea lang naman sa mirrors or sa reflection is you can see the reflection of the object. Okay, it can be same size, okay, large or small. Okay, so dito, mamagnified na tayo. Ano, magmamag magnified na tayo. Sir, may nag-magnify din naman sa ano sa mirrors. Yes. Okay, that's the concave mirror. Kasi ang concave mirror is considered as converging mirrors. Okay, pero sa lenses, magkabaliktad. Okay, alam nyo ba na yung idea ng converging and diverging is baliktad sa mirrors and lenses? Okay, so sa mirrors kasi mga anak, pag sinabi nating converging, is para kay concave mirrors. Pag sinabi naman natin diverging is para sa convex mirrors. Pero pagdating sa lenses, yung idea or the word converging is para sa convex lens. Okay? While the word diverging naman is para kay concave lens. Magkabaliktad sila. Okay. So, hopefully hindi kayo nalilito ha. So, what does the pencil look like when placed on the glass with water? The pencil looks bent as observed from outside. As the pencil enters the air water surface, the bending of refraction or refraction effect of light can be observed. Okay. So what object could be used to see clearly to magnify things? Ano yung mga ginagamit natin? We can use eyeglasses. Okay, can be used by individuals to see clearly. A magnifying glass or some lenses can be used to magnify things. What component inside the microscope that enables magnifying the samples on glass slide? Explain your answer briefly. So in a microscope, meron tayong lenses that enable them to magnify glass slide samples like from the eyepiece to the objective lens. Okay, next. So activity number 2, exploring light transmission. So at the end of the activity, the learner should be able to determine if light can pass through the material. Okay, so titingnan natin kung i-observe muna natin yung mga materials kung nakakapag-pass through ba yung light or hindi. Ano? Okay, ayan. So use a laser light. Pwede tayong gumamit dito ng laser. Actually, pinagawa ko ito ng grade sa grade 11. Ito kasi yung aking classroom observation dati. Pero anyway, way back 2023 yan. So, use a laser light to determine if materials will allow light to pass through it. Complete table 1 by checking the correct observation seen in every material. Okay, so materials, we have a ladle. Pag sinabi natin ladle, it's like a spoon. Okay, para sa siyang spoon. So, it can be made of wood or a metal. So, titingnan natin kung light can pass through it or light cannot pass through it. Actually, a ladle is an opaque object. So, it means pag opaque, the light can pass through or cannot pass through. So, observation, opaque, blocks light completely. Okay, drinking glass, it's okay, transparent. Ano, light can pass through it. So, transparent po, light passes clearly. While water in a plastic container, syempre, it's transparent pa din. Okay. So, oil. Okay, it's transparent pa din, ano. Okay, plain mirror, nakakapag-pass through ba? Okay, light cannot pass through. Pero, ano siya? Okay, siya ay instead na siya ay transparent, translucent, or opaque, siya ay nagre-reflect ng light instead of letting it pass. Okay, 'di ba? Ang mga mirrors hindi niya pinapapass through ang light, pero it reflects light. Okay, pinababounce na yung light para maka-create ng image. Tissue paper. Okay, light can pass through kasi ang tissue paper is considered as translucent material. Ano? Rubbing alcohol. Okay, it's transparent. A fruit. It's an opaque, kaya hindi pwedeng mag-pass through ang light. Okay, stone is opaque. Yan. Eyeglasses. Okay, light can pass through ano? Okay, through refraction. Ano? So, transparent bends light to help vision. Okay, so reflect on your experience about this activity by answering the following questions. So, which material allows sunlight to pass through it? Allows sunlight, hindi yung talagang, okay, ang dami. So, it's the tissue. So, sa mga translucent material, okay, it allows sunlight, sunlight to pass through it. So, tissue paper is a translucent material that can allow sunlight, okay, to pass through. What kind of materials will allow light to pass through it? Yung talagang lagpas na lagpas. Explain briefly your answer. Siyempre sa mga transparent. Light can be transmitted using a transparent materials. Okay. Activity number 3, vocabulary activity or refract vocabulary. So determine the jumbled letter using the word clues or definitions. So bending of light as it passes obliquely from one transparent medium to another. Ano yung tawag sa bending of light? Kung ang bouncing back of light is reflection, what about the bending of light? Correct. It's refraction. Ano? Image that cannot be casted on the screen. Ano ang tawag natin sa image that cannot be casted on the screen? Correct. It's virtual image. What about not reverse image? Not reverse. Eh, syempre, ID upright. Okay, bigger image. Okay, enlarge ano. Kulang to ng N. Or large rather. Okay, pwede pa rin namang enlarge pero we're focusing on the jumbled letters ano. So, bigger image, larger image. Okay, reverse image, yung reverse. Okay, it's inverted. Image that can be casted on the screen is real. Okay, identical image, syempre same size. Okay, and then imaginary line perpendicular to the refracting surface. Okay, it's normal line. Okay, outgoing ray of light, incoming ray of light. Okay, it's refracted. Okay, outgoing ray of light. Okay, so incoming ray. Yung outgoing is a refracted ray. Ano? So, bakit doble? Alisin natin yung incoming. Okay. So, ayan. So, outgoing ray of light is refracted ray. Incoming ray of light is incident. Ito yun. Sorry, double yung ano natin doon. So, anyway, those are the words that are related to our discussions this day. Ano? So, bending of light, understanding refraction. So what is refraction again? So when we say refraction is the bending of a wave when it passes from one medium to another. So the bending is caused due to the difference in density between two substances. So nangyayari pala yung bending of light because of the difference in densities of a particular medium. Okay, or media. Ano? So magkaiba yung density ng air and water. That's why the light bends. Okay, so here, when light travels from a less dense, okay, from a less dense substance to a denser substance, the refracted light bends more towards the normal line. Okay, so air is less dense compared to water kasi mas denser ang water compared sa air. That's why from this point, okay, this is the air and it travels or it passes through. Okay, so water, okay, that's why the lights bend. Okay, so the light bends when the light travels from less dense to a denser object toward yung pagbend. Okay, laws of refraction state that the incident ray, refracted ray, and the normal to the interface of the media at the point of incidence all line in the same plane. Parang pares lang din sa first law of reflection, ano? But, okay, second tayo. The ratio of the sine of the angle of incidence to the sine of the angle of refraction is constant. This is also known as the Snell's law. Pero hindi na tayo mag-solve. Okay. No worries, hindi ko na yan isa-solve. Papasolve sa inyo. Actually, may problem solving kasi dito. Okay, so ang sakit ng laman ko. Activity number 5, tracing light, okay, ray diagrams in a convex lens. Actually, this is our focus. Okay, ito yung focus ng ating discussion. Okay, constructing array diagrams in a convex and concave lens. So, kung sa ating mirrors, ang inuna ko is concave mirrors. Dito naman sa refraction, ang unahin ko is convex mirrors. Okay. So, these are the parts in a convex lens. Okay. Ayan. So, sinabi ko naman sa inyo, pag convex, di kayong pa-ultaw, pa-bulge. Okay, yung ano naman natin concave, same pa din naman. Okay, yung palubog. Okay, so this is, let's say this is the object. Okay, this is the lens. Okay, syempre lens. Okay, and then this is the principal axis, yung blue, yung horizontal line. Okay, this is the focal point, and then yung 2F is twice the distance from the mirror. Okay. So instead of using center of curvature, gagamit na lang tayo ng 2F. Then your eye, syempre, ano? Ayan. So draw the ray diagrams for a convex lens in different cases. So 5 cases yung ating gagawan, okay, ng ray diagram. So after creating a ray diagram, of course, we will interpret the image result, the location of the image form, location of image, and then characteristics. Ano? Okay. Ayan. So, first position, object beyond 2F. So, ilagay natin yung object beyond 2F. So, in creating a ray diagram in a convex lens, there are 3 main rays. Okay, may tatlong main rays. Pag ano nga ang ray? It's a light ray. Meron tayong tatlong ray dito na dapat nating isaalang-alang. So, hindi pwedeng hindi sila ma-draw ng Tama, ano? Okay, syempre, this is the principal axis. So, ang first step po natin, okay, ang i-draw muna natin is yung parallel ray. Okay, so from the tip of the object, okay, parallel to the principal axis, dapat mahit niya yung lens. Okay, and from the lens, pag nandun na sa lens, hindi siya magbabounce back kasi hindi po ito mirror. It's a lens, so transparent. So, anong mangyari? Bend. The light will bend towards the focal point. Okay, nakuha. Ayan, nag-bend yung light papunta sa focal point. Second, okay, dodraw natin yung ray through the focal point. Okay, from the tip of the object and then going through the focal point to the lens. Okay. And then the light ray will emerge or it will pass through, okay, the lens, okay, parallel to the principal axis. Sir, may nag-intersect na. Okay, so nandun na po yung image. But of course, we will still draw the last ray, okay, which is known as the ray through the optical center. Okay, so dapat magpapass through dito sa optical center. Okay, yung third ray. Ayan. Okay, so this is a convex lens, tatandaan. So in this part, this is where the image is formed. So i-describe natin yung image. Okay, the image is real. Okay, nasa harapan ng mirror. Okay, location of the image between F and 2F. And then characteristics, inverted and smaller. Mas maliit dun sa object. Next. At 2F, nilagay natin yung object. Okay, syempre, sunod naman unang step, dapat muna sa tip, the lens. Okay, it will emerge the focal point. Okay, and then from the tip of the object again, okay, to the focal point, to the lens, and then it will emerge parallel to the principal axis. And then the last ray, okay, that will emerge from the, okay, optical center. Okay, ayan. This is where the image is formed. Ayan. So this time, the image is real kasi nasa harapan ng lens rather. Lens ha, lens. We're talking about lens. Kung may nabanggit man akong mirror, it's a lens. Location of image is nasa 2F. Characteristics, inverted and same size. Okay. And then, between 2F and F. Ayan. So, from the focal point, from the tip of the object, passing through the focal point, parallel. Okay, and then the light ray that will pass through the optical center. This is where the image. Okay, interpretation, it's real, beyond 2F, inverted, and enlarged. Mas malaki na. Okay, and then at F. Okay, to the mirror, and then to the focal point. Okay, and then the next one, okay. So, hindi na po tayo makakapag second ray kasi na nasa 2F, alang naman pababa yung ray. Ano, hindi pwede. So, this time, okay, it's a, ano po ito? Tawag natin dito, diverging image. So, dito wala pong image na mabubuo. Pag ang object ay nasa 2F, kasi parallel. Okay, parallel. Hindi pala ito diverging rather, not diverging. It's parallel ray. Pag parallel ray yung light, wala talagang image na mabubuo kasi wala po tayong converging. Okay, walang nag-converge. Okay, na light rays. Sa diverging kasi pwedeng mabuo sa likod, okay, ng mirror, not in the front. Pero this time, the light rays are parallel, so no image is formed. Pag nasa F yung object ha, in a convex lens. Okay, between F and the lens. Okay, balik tayo. Okay, to the lens. Okay, to focal point. And then the center. This time, okay, meron. Okay, though it's a diverging ray, papalayo. Okay, walang nabuo na image sa harap ng mirror. Pero, pag in-imagine natin sa likod yan, okay, meron yan. Nag-converge sa likod. Okay, pag in-extend natin yung light. That's why the image is formed. Okay, so, interpret tayo. Okay, virtual kasi po nasa likod ng mirror. And then location of image between 2F and F. Characteristics, erect and larger. Siyempre, or upright ha. Pag sinabi natin erect, pwedeng upright. Okay, so spreading light ray diagrams in a concave lens. So tapos na tayo sa convex, lahat ng position na nagawa na natin. Lahat ng position. Okay, so dito na tayo sa concave lens. Okay, so in a concave lens, okay, para siyang katumbas ng convex mirror. Actually, in a concave concave lens in any position, pare-parehas yung mabubuo. Kaya isang ray diagram lang sa atin, any sides. Kaya nakalagay na diyan, any sides. Okay, so unang step, the lens, okay, to the focal, it will, okay, anong nangyayari? Instead na mag-pass through, okay, it will bend kasi ito'y diverging mirrors. Okay, so yung sa ating mirrors, diverging lens. Okay, so yung atin sa convex lens kasi, converging lens. Okay, yung light rays is nagko-converge. Dito naman, ang light rays ay papalayo. Okay, diverge. Okay, so another from the tip of the object. Okay, and then okay, parallel. Then the last, okay, ang ating sa optical, okay, center. Extend muna natin ito and then the optical center, ayan. Okay, so actually here, the image will be formed, okay, here. Okay, interpretation, it's always virtual, nasa likod ng mirror. Image behind the lens, lagi, location. Okay, or behind the lens, rather. Okay, and then characteristics, erect and small or upright. Ayan. So, ito lagi po yung characteristics ng image. Okay? In any position. Kahit ilagay niyo yung object sa 2F, sa ano, ganyan pa din. Nandyan pa din yung image. Mabubuo. Okay. Walang pagbabago. Okay? So, kaya isa lang Marie diagram sa concave lens. Again, kung may nasabi akong mirrors, it's a lens. Okay, so formative assessment. Okay, evaluate learners' understanding of the topics discussed. Make ray diagrams and draw the image form by a double convex lens. Describe the image form. So, naglagay ako dito ng sample for convex lens. And this is for concave. Okay, so practice kayo. So, hopefully, you learned something. Okay, thank you so much, grade 8, and congratulations. Sana maging grade 9 kayo next year.